Marvel Legends, it's your boy DG here, and I've got a knife, which of course means I've got another unboxing to do. This is one that I've been highly anticipating, which in my previous unboxing video I thought was it, and then it wasn't. So I had one big box, I had one figure in, and now I have one smaller box, which actually I think has a whole ton of figures in, and it's got some badass Star Wars tape as well, so somebody's going the extra mile on this one. This is going to be a fun unboxing. This is like a real random assortment of stuff, and I'm so psyched for it. Also, I got a little envelope here, which is just one small piece, which I know what it is. One of my favorite new characters that I bought from a buddy of mine online. And hang on a second, did I just rip? Ah, it was in this bit. Deathlock's, or Deathlock 2's trigger finger. Yep, the guy who I bought this off messaged me and he was like, "Hey dude, I think I owe you a hand." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then, you know, God bless him, put it in the post. That's why I love this community. You know, he's like, "Hey, my bad, here it is." He could have just like kept strum and saved himself some postage and packing, but no, he didn't. So 5-star man right there. Now I gotta find a big badass gun for the Deathlock. Anyway, no, Death's Head. Oh, we're not going back to that again. Let's open this box as I nearly impale myself with my knife. That's why I wear glasses. All right, this comes straight from the Jeb Club, and I am so pleased because this was a very, very good deal. I was chuffed to bits with this. As I speak now, the sun is coming in through my window and blinding me, like the sun would to Bane, who was born in the darkness. By the time he saw sunlight, it was nothing but blinding. That was the only good thing about that movie, was Tom Hardy. I love the Bane voice. The rest of Dark Knight Rises was garbage. Like, I'm glad that it's not considered a good film. Like, I thought that, because everyone loved The Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises had a chance of being just overrated because of that. But no, like, people objectively saw it and were like, "Nah, this isn't good." What have we got here? Again, this isn't what I was expecting. This isn't the Jet box either. Oh, this is from my buddy BJ. Oh shoot, this is way more than way different. I'm not prioritizing boxes. BJ, this is my buddy BJ, who I've worked with for about the last 4 years or so over in Japan. Another performer, like, been supporter of my channel for the longest time. I love this guy so much. And, oh, he was just like, "Dude, I love what you do. Let me support the channel. Can I buy you an action figure?" I was like, yes, you can. So I gave him a list of figures that I don't own. And I was like, "Yeah, have at it. If you want to order, one of these, that would be amazing." And oh my gosh, he's done it. Oh geez Louise. Oh, there's cards, and this is nuts. I'm blown away. Oh look, he's put in Spider-Man stickers. Oh, I'm gonna stick these everywhere. Oh, this is so cool, BJ. All the love in the world, like, coming at you, like Cleopatra. Oh, David, look at that. I got a card. Oh, with a Spider-Man sticker on the back. All right. This is not the unboxing video I was planning, but it's definitely the one that I'm very excited about. Going back to Batman, it's not the one I deserve, but it's the one I need right now. Because I don't deserve this. Already, this gift of generosity, holy moly. I don't deserve this, but to be honest, no one deserves a friend like BJ. None of us are good enough to actually deserve him, but some of us are lucky enough to have him. I love you, man. All right. Oh, you're amazing. Oh, man. That's some gorgeous Spider-Man artwork as well. That's really pretty. It's like MCU Spidey, but a very comic style. That's fantastic. All right, I'm gonna read the message. Oh, it was written on my birthday. That's really sweet. So, David, Hello, my marvelous friend. I just wanted to wish you a quick belated birthday. You really are a great / amazing guy. Stop. And I'm lucky to call you my friend. One of these figures is just me wanting to help the channel. The other is a birthday gift. You decide which is which. Excelsior, BJ. Oh! I love BJ so much. I'm going to link to his Facebook channel as well, because he's a performer, and one of his specialities is Emperor Palpetine cosplay. And oh, he's got some amazing stuff coming up. So you're gonna love this. But all right, give me 2 figures. All right, so I'm first of all gonna open what I think is like, well, I'm gonna choose that as like the birthday present, as opposed to like the channel present. Oh, I don't know which one is like more. Okay, bubble wrap. I'm garbling. So first of all, whoa, Dave, let me stop you there. Before you open those, you specifically asked BJ to send you a video telling you why he bought the figures that he bought before you open them. So this is the video that I've remembered that I asked BJ for. I asked him to send it to me after I've opened the figures so that I could include it in the video, but then it wouldn't spoil the surprise for me. Everybody got that so far? So anyway, this is BJ telling us why he's bought the figures that he bought.
Hello all you marvellous legends, I'm David of David Displays Model Behaviour, and I've got a knife. I'm joking everyone, hi, I'm BJ Wimpy, I am a friend of David's. We worked together several years ago in Japan, and we also, if you watched one of his videos where he received a Luke Cage, he talked about his Tokyo Comic-Con trip where his friends were the Defenders and he was Spider-Man. I happen to be Daredevil in that group. David's a very good friend and going to be a lifelong friend because he's a legend. But a little while ago I asked David if he had any figures that he really wanted that he didn't have, because I wanted to help contribute to his channel. And so I said, give me a list of like 5 figures that aren't going to break the bank and I'll pick out one for you. So I got it right here. I'm going to tell you which ones he asked for, or that he threw out there. David, if you want to edit this out, fine. Or if you want to pop up pictures, fine. He said there was Shikla, whom I don't know who that is even. She looks like some kind of a witch woman. Crossbones, which he already mentioned in a different video. Black Tom Cassidy. Stan Lee, the Grey Beast from the Retro Wave. And last but not least, Iron Man 2020. So what I just did, I looked at these figures and I thought to myself, like, which ones would I want? And which ones do I think would be really cool to review? And which ones would David want? And so, without further ado, I got a package here. Gotta be careful with my knife, like David. Oh, what do we got? Oh, it's gonna be Vision. See if anyone can guess. I think you can probably guess. Those bright colors. We got yellow. We got red. We got Iron Man 2020. Now, honestly, I don't know a lot about this character. But, like, just the one picture that David had that he sent me, and also just, like, looking at the figure itself, like other photos that people have taken, I thought it looked really cool. I'm very curious about the design for it. Like, the big gears on the shoulders, and even, like, kind of like the weird, like, teeth right there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you kind of can. And you get to see the high quality of me just shooting on my Samsung. But yeah, it comes with, repulsor hands and blasters, and it even has like looks like flames for his feet. So I think that David's going to find this really great. He's going to like the value, bang for your buck with this one. And that's why I picked that out for him. So I'm going to be sending that off to David soon. You'll probably be hearing about it, getting a better review from him. But I have one more surprise, and David didn't know about this. I got him 2 Marvel Legends, and I already opened this one because I was actually very excited. This is one, and now that I have it in hand, I kind of want it for myself. So I might have to just go and order one for myself. Now, you see, I'm not a big Marvel collector. I love Marvel. I do have some Marvel things. I'm actually more of a Star Wars guy, so I collect a lot of Star Wars stuff. I'm a member of the 501st Legion, that sort of thing. But this guy, he looks really cool, and actually at Tokyo Comic-Con, where I was with David, I had the pleasure of meeting this gentleman. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the man with the plan, Excelsior himself, Stan Lee. One of the men who helped start it all, everyone. And unfortunately, a man who is no longer with us. But this figure, they captured him really beautifully. I really love what they've done. They've modeled him after his appearance in the Avengers film, where he was the skeptic and he turns around and he talks to the screen. He goes, "Oh, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in superheroes. That's crazy. Superheroes in New York." But yeah, you got his beautiful shield there with his signature on it. Standing here with his classic, glasses and that mustache, and he just looks amazing. And like looking at him, I definitely want to get one of these figures. Just to pay tribute to the man who brought us all together with all this stuff, but also just a really good-looking figure, a good adaptation of a real-life individual. And the man from Marvel himself, Excelsior, Stan Lee. Alright guys, I hope that David enjoys these figures. I hope you enjoyed the reasons why I got it for him. And I hope to see you all soon. So until then, stay marvelous legends and don't be articulate.
So first of all, Iron Man 2020. Yes, I was so like, I needed someone to buy this for me because I really, really wanted it, but I can't sort of like justify it in the Spider-Man mythos because Spider-Man and Iron Man 2020, there's no real sort of like interaction, there's no connective tissue. So I was like, I can't validate these two together, but I really want this figure because he looks so good. He's got the blast effects, the War Machine. He had them first, obviously. He's got the War Machine booster rocket effects. The artwork on the side of the box is so pretty with the Iron Man stamp there, the great photography on the back. Oh, this guy's so good. What does it say on the back? Arno Stark wields powerful weapons and a superior armor as Iron Man 2020. Superior. That's Doc Ock would claim the copyright on that one. But all right, let's bust this guy open. I need to do some more research on Arno Stark because is he a character from the future? I mean, I know 2020 is the present. It's like it's not a very big claim to fame. I come from the present, but I think he's like kind of a dick. Like that's his kind of shtick. Is that he's not a good guy, but I guess he must do some mildly heroic stuff because he does have comic books for him. So. Let's see what we got. I'm dropping blast effects, but there he is in his little clamshell there. Oh, I'm gonna use all of these for different things because I think the blast effects, like the War Machine, is quite wobbly on his blast effects. So I'm gonna try and be creative with how I use these because they're so nice. All right, let's get this plastic crack. Oh, so satisfying. And here, oh gosh, he's so good. Look, he's way more of a caramel kind of yellow than I was expecting. When I've seen various like promo pictures and stuff, he looks more like a base kind of yellow, but the yellow is way more golden. No, I can't be bothered to get the other Iron Man. It's the quality you've come to expect from this channel. But look, he looks fantastic. You can see, you can just like see the eyes in there as well. He's got the blade on the side here and the cog on the side there. I don't know if there's any kind of relevance to that sort of story or character line wise, but it looks cool at least. And also, I love the big gears. The big gears on the shoulder, I think, look wicked. I'm really, really a big fan of that. So let's have a little play around with some of these blast effects and see what we can do. And actually, no, I'll get Iron Man and War Machine down for a little comparison. That's that's just me being really lazy. Okay, already these blast effects look so much nicer than the 80th anniversary Iron Man. Because the 80th anniversary Iron Man is a lovely figure. It is, but it's just the blast effects. They just look like plastic. Whereas these they're translucent, so you gotta love that. And there's just more to it. Oh yeah, look at that. Ba-cha! And we'll stick this one on here too. Yeah, look at that, Arno Stark. All right, I'm gonna have to go on Marvel Unlimited again. I'm going to have to read about Iron Man 2020. Now then, oh, speaking of Marvel comics and whatnot, I just read Amazing Spider-Man 850, and no spoilers or anything, but there's a character who got like an upgrade, and that would make one hell of a bath. That's all I'm saying, or a deluxe figure. Yeah, Spider-Man 850 is a good read. It's a really good read. So I highly recommend Modern Spider-Man. All right, let's see if he's any more stable in his blast effects, in his jet boosters, because I really don't think like they only have these small little pegs that lock into the feet, and it just doesn't really give them much support. So you really have to be kind of delicate with how you position him, otherwise he will just topple over. You can be a bit top heavy. Oh, although I did realise that these do kind of lock in together as well, which it took me a while to tweak that. But how do these... you see, it's all going wrong already. All right, you know what? I'm going to have a little play around. And actually, no, I was going to do a cut, but I'm not going to do a cut. You're here now. You watch. There we go. Okay, they're locked in. So, let's pop Arno Stark up on his blast effects. And obviously, you know, I use my other blast effects for my Green Goblins, because those look pretty cool coming out of the Goblin Gliders. Whereas these ones wouldn't fit that so well because they're not as smoky. And Goblin Gliders, like the whole thing is that they leave that big smoke trail. There he is, Arno Stark. Look at that. Okay, I've got to sort of make him maybe lean forward a little bit. There you go. There you go. So he might topple. I'm not too sure. I'm going to move this across a little bit. All right, now I'm going to go and get the two other Iron Men to go with him. All right, I've got him. You ready? Here we go. What a set of Iron Men this is. Oh, I'm so glad I have this guy now. He's one of those figures that I might, like, if I was left to my own devices, I might never have got, but then I would have missed out on this. Look at this, guys. This is why Marvel Legends are just such a wonderful, line to collect, because you can make dioramas and setups like this and it just looks gorgeous. Look at these guys next to each other. This is just absolutely fantastic. I kind of want to, I've got right now Iron Man in my Avengers display. I've got War Machine in my 90s display. I don't know where I'm going to put Iron Man 2020, but I kind of want to have them together just because, they just look so pretty like this. So I'm going to have to give this some thought, but absolutely amazing. I love this. I want to keep these guys in shot while I'm opening up the next present. I was going to say it's like my birthday. It is for my birthday. So it's a belated birthday. I get to continue my birthday a little bit longer, which is great. Actually, it's kind of funny. That was the motif anyway, because my girlfriend, I should just call her Juanita, because I keep saying my girlfriend. Juanita sent me a incredible birthday gift from Amazon, and she paid like super special shipping to get it on my birthday, and it did not arrive on my birthday. And I wish I could have heard the conversation she would have had with Amazon customer services, because anyone who knows my girlfriend will know that would have been straight fire. All right, this other one, this is definitely, this is from the heart, and this is just so beautiful, folks. He got me Stan. He got me Stan Lee. I don't have yet, because it's just one that I was like, I was kind of on the fence, because I was like, it's all comics, but Stan I feel is like more, because he's a real person, is more of like an MCU, like a real person, but at the same time it's Stan Lee. It's like, you gotta have Stan. And this is just such a beautiful package and set. And BJ and I saw Stan Lee in person when we went to Tokyo Comic Con in 2017. BJ had an immense Netflix Daredevil cosplay. I was Spider-Man 2099. No, I was Flipside 2099. Get it right, Dave. And yeah, good times, great memories. And yeah, so we saw Stan, and just like seeing Stan Lee up on stage and just hearing him talk like that with his Stan Lee voice, it's like, that really is Stan Lee. And now I've got this beautiful Stan Lee figure here. Oh gosh, the box Excelsior. Oh. Enough said, true believers. Right, let me slice this very carefully open, because this has been long overdue. This figure has been long overdue. So let's bust out Stanley. Oh, I want to go back to Tokyo Comic Con again. Oh, I want there to be Comic Cons again, actual in-person Comic Cons. All right, the box. I'm gonna be very, very careful here, because it's like there's not much leeway. There we go. All right, here comes Stan. Oh, he looks so great. There he is. Stanley, essential part of every Marvel movie. And just, well, the father of modern Marvel comics. Let's get that plastic crack. Extra satisfying. And there is Stan Lee out of the packaging. Oh my goodness, I guess I have a new centerpiece for my entire display now. This is just crazy. I absolutely, again, after holding off on this guy, I absolutely adore this now. This is just absolutely beautiful. Look at him there. Look at his little face. Enough said, true believer. If you haven't seen Mallrats, go and watch Mallrats. It's not a great film, but Stan Lee is in it playing himself. And in case you don't know, I mean, if you're watching this, I'm sure you do know, but that's the script he's reading in Captain Marvel, is Mallrats. So that's what I love about that Stan Lee cameo. Stan Lee's final cameo in a Marvel movie kind of confirms the existence of Stan Lee in the MCU, because he's playing himself. So for the first time, he appears as Stan Lee, and the last time he appears is as Stan Lee. It's just, oh, it's kind of beautiful. It's so nice. And this is the first time, I'm sure maybe the MCU figures have it, but this is the first time I've seen a Cap shield with the proper straps. I've not seen that before, because I don't collect MCU. But I mean, yeah, tell me in the comments that that's a super common thing, I imagine. I'm like, oh my god, you guys, this has straps. It's like, yeah, Dave, we know. All right, so I've got to put it on so his name is kind of on the side, and then I can bend his arm. It's a little bit of a tight fit to get it over his jacket, so I might have a little play around with some hot water. Yeah, I don't want to rush it. I want to be careful. But at a glance, there's a sideways Stan Lee autograph. And this is just wonderful. The detail on the face, they talk about like the photoreal technology, like scanning technology. I assume that's what they use on this. And of course he's got the chessboard, which I'm dropping. He's got the chessboard here as well, so you can play chess in the park. Maybe lend it to Professor X and Magneto. They can continue their ongoing game. But yeah, Stan just looks absolutely wonderful. So Stan is going to have to be, I guess, probably in the center of the classic Spider-Man collection, because you always hear him telling that story, I was trying to think of, a new character, and I was sat in my office, and I saw a fly climbing on the wall, and I thought, geez, wouldn't it be cool if you could climb on walls? And I thought, shall I call him Fly Guy? Nah, that's no good. Spider-Man. Yeah, that sounds cool. Sorry, I don't know if that's a terrible impression, but that's my Stan Lee. Guys, this is just wonderful. Look at that. Stan with Iron Man, with my Iron Men over here. What a fantastic unboxing. Okay, I've been rambling on for 20 minutes, so that's enough of that. But I'm going to link to some of BJ's stuff as well. I know that he's doing a Hamilton Emperor Palpetine mashup video, which looks amazing. But just thank you, BJ, my friend, so much. I love you. And considering that he lives way over in the US and I'm here in England, I sincerely hope that our paths cross again one day, because just all the love in the world to you, man. Chef's kiss. Mwah! And for everyone else watching this video, thank you so much for the support. I'm digging this channel. We are going from strength to strength, baby. I'm doing a live stream on Saturday, so tomorrow. I'm doing a live stream tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time. So check me out on that, doing a little Q&A for that. This is just wonderful. I'm in the best mood ever. I will see you guys soon. Until then, keep displaying model behavior. Excelsior!